Boxing Live here. DJ Boxing Live here.
Yeah, we just see the press conference. Gervonta Davis, Liam Walsh. What's your take on what happened? And Floyd getting involved and obviously the whole proceedings. What's your input on it?
Well, having covered boxing for more than 15 years and been through the Ali years, etc., this was nothing new to me. I mean, Floyd was enjoying himself. I mean, this is what he misses. He's no longer a fighter. He's now a promoter. But the fighter comes out in him,
yes,
whoever he is.
Yeah.
And he was enjoying himself. I mean, Floyd wasn't taking young Walsh's insults seriously. Have you seen it all before?
Yeah.
Pacquiao fights and all the great fights he's had. De La Hoya, you name it, he's been there. So, yeah, he's having a good time.
So what do you think of, obviously, let's talk about the fight a bit. Do you think this is going to be a fight? Do you reckon Liam's going to do what Joe Calzaghe on the report? I mean, Joe Calzaghe was a world champion at the time. I'd like to hear your comparison in terms of British title challenges against Americans in this weight here. Because I think you're giving more, because I think the Joe Calzaghe one is with Jeff Lacy. That was a unification. This is different, slightly different.
But nevertheless, we'll talk about that upset.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, Lacy came over here,
Yeah,
was a strong favourite, and I have to admit, I picked him to beat Calzaghe.
Okay.
It wasn't so much the fact that Calzaghe won, it's the way he won. He won 12 out of 12 rounds. And it was a major upset, but as you quite rightly say, Calzaghe was a world champion at the time.
Exactly, yeah.
And Liam Walsh, with all due respect, is not a Joe Calzaghe. Now, I'm hoping he's going to give young Gervonta Davis a good fight.
Yes.
But you've got to look at it logically. You mustn't let your heart rule your head.
your name last.
I think Davis is going to win the fight.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a better fighter. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the finished article. He may turn out to be a great fighter, but as Floyd himself said, at the moment he's just a good fighter.
Yes.
But I think he's going to be too good all round for Liam. But hopefully, and I'm sure he will, Liam will give him a few fits on the way.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the fight doesn't last 12 rounds.
All right, man. Hey, Colin, thanks for your front. Actually, you know what? Anthony Joshua, Klitschko, what do you think is going to happen going forward with Joshua? And what's going to happen to Klitschko?
If Klitschko takes up his option of the return fight,
yes,
I think it'll be the same result, only quicker. I think Josh now will be 50% better fighter than he was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But, again, got to put Josh in perspective. People are saying crazy things amongst my colleagues, the writers. He's a mixture of Muhammad Ali and Floyd Patterson and Mike Tyson. Rubbish.
Yeah.
He is a work in progress.
Yes.
He has got to learn not to get hit on the chin.
Yeah.
As he was against Klitschko. Klitschko should have knocked him out.
Yeah.
But Klitschko's 41 years of age.
Yes, yeah.
And that's the difference.
Let me have a good comparison because you're a history buff, yeah? My personally, I see him like, someone brought it up as, oh, you gone, yeah? Okay, take care, Sophie. Yeah, they say comparison to Joe Louis. Are you kind of Joe Louis? And when Joe Louis fought James Braddock, he got knocked down, came back in the fight. Is there any comparisons between Joshua and Joe Louis? In terms of like, the same kind of build up and, No?
We're talking him as a fighter?
As a fighter.
No comparison.
Okay, there you go.
Whatsoever.
Right.
Completely different animals. Look, Joe Louis was one of the greatest heavyweights who ever lived. A lot of people will tell you he was even better than Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that.
I don't agree with that. And I think Larry Holmes was one of the all-time great heavyweights as well.
Yeah.
No, but Joshua is 6'5", 6'6", and he weighs 18 stone near enough. Joe Louis was 14 stone something. Much smaller man.
Yeah.
Those guys wouldn't have beaten the monsters of today. They weren't big enough. They couldn't give away all that weight.
Yeah.
I mean, he would be 3 to 4 stone lighter than Joshua.
Yeah.
It's asking.
But not really the fight, but like them comparison in terms of the way the meteoric rise. The lot of when we went into the Max Schmeling fight.
Joe Louis didn't have a mediocre rise.
Okay.
I mean, he was several years as a pro before he fought for the title.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he had a really good background. He had an amateur background, and he had a professional background. In those days, you didn't get world title fights in your 18th fight like Joshua. There was only one world champion. There weren't four.
That's right.
So it's a different world, a different era.
Okay then.
Joshua, as I say, is a work in progress. He could become one of the great heavyweights, but he's got a long way to go.
So would you like to see on closing the Tyson Fury fight? How do you think that will be in Tyson on the comeback?
Well, really and truly, until Joshua fights Tyson Fury, he can't really claim to be a double world champion.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, Tyson Fury's unbeaten. He also beat Klitschko in his own backyard. Right? So, I would love to see that fight, although Tyson Fury, unfortunately, has certain problems outside the ring that he's got to overcome. But don't get carried away. There'll be an easy night for Joshua. Tyson Fury is a very clever fighter. As Klitschko found out, he could fiddle Joshua out of his titles quite easily.
Absolutely. Colin, in that one, if you're around, I'll probably see you at the weigh-in, and we'll probably get some more intake on what was going. Thanks very much for the interview.
It'll be my pleasure.
Thanks very much, Colin. Appreciate it.
DJ Boxing Live here. DJ Boxing Live here.